Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Somebody say vibe check.
Year 5, Season 1,
really-
Operation Vibe Check.
I said I really wish these fucking, or my freaking computer would stop being such a bum.
So, Ace is having computer troubles. This computer's being a bum.
My computer's gonna get on vibe check here in a minute.
Nice. Okay, well, stop vibe checking your computer so we could do this.
I can't help it.
This is a hell of an intro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, everybody. Welcome to the Yet Unnamed Podcast, where we're going to discuss Operation Vibe Check.
Pretty much.
I'm literally mad that they didn't call it that.
Operation vibe check.
Operation Vibe Check. And if you don't think that Yana also will vibe check people, you are incorrect. Because
But she will.
Because her
a different way.
holograms will confuse the shit
She's got
out
her
of
own
you.
way of vibe checking people, but
Literally,
it don't happen.
Literally, she's just gonna send a projectile or projection in to make sure that you are standing in the right spot, so she can come in and vibe check you with her fucking ARX.
Or the G36.
Oh, yeah, or the G36, either or. Or she's gonna send in the projection, and then somebody else is gonna come vibe check you. And then Oryx is just vibe check personified.
Pretty much.
Just
Says, hey, guess what? Vibe check.
vibe check.
Monty Mains on Suicide Watch.
Oof. Blitz mains on Suicide Watch.
Pretty much.
Pretty much everybody on Suicide Watch, because now you're gonna have to worry about every hatch and every wall and everything.
I know what, I'm not hiding behind softballs anymore.
Right.
I'm giving myself some room on them motherfuckers.
All I know is that when I do roam checks, I'm doing them from outside. Because I am not about to be trying to drone and get vibe checked in the hallway.
Right, Twitch, you better use your drones outside.
Right. Twitch about to get vibe checked.
Pretty much.
Vibe check.
I'm excited for that post you put up. I forget where you put it, but of the Season 2 operators.
Oh, the
With
proposed
it's either,
leaked.
I can't remember if it's the attacker or the defender that's getting the RG-15.
I believe it was the defender. It was a Facebook thing that I found.
That
Supposed.
That is a personal favorite.
It was
I will
a
sauce
leak.
some people with that.
It was a supposed leak of the Year 5 Season 2 operators. I'm actually going to bring it up now, so we can discuss that real quick,
Yeah.
since we're not really discussing anything. I would also like to do a brief Year 4 review discussion here in a second, because since we're at the end of Year 4...
no, you know what? I'll be real. Right off the bat, Year 4, I really wasn't around all that much for Year 4.
Okay, so this leak... so take this with a grain of salt, as always, is referred to as Operation Hidden Eyes. The South African operator is going to be female. She's going to be on defense with the T5 SMG with an ACOG. It's Legion's SMG.
The captain's SMG?
Yeah, Captain Cargo Shorts' SMG with an ACOG. And the Yeah, and the Spaniard's shotgun. The ID-12L. So, Mira and Jackal's primary shotgun.
Yeah, the intro, I believe it is.
Yeah, and the RG-15. The gadget is A new form of barbed wire that significantly slows down enemies, does damage over time while being moved through, it is immune to being meleeed, marks gadgets that move through the wire. So that would be like drones mostly. I don't know how to pronounce the name though, so I'm not even going to attempt it.
So if I can run, if I can run, given anyone the power to run Legion's SMG and the Polish pistol.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that's really terrifying.
Especially ACOG T5.
The T5's rate of fire and just the RG-15's accuracy is just... That scares me a little.
The T5 with an ACOG at that.
I really don't see a lot of people running it with the ACOG though, because the recoil control would be terrible.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a 3 armor, so long angles might be good for her.
True. I want, and
before you get on,
you're either gonna love me or hate me for this. I want an attacker that has the option to run either the Scorpion or the Vector, and be backed up by the Chinese or the Polish pistol.
Well, I can already say that the Vector's not going to happen since they already recycled the Vector. Scorpion is a possibility, though, since they did put the
Scorpion on attack. Oof.
That would be terrifying.
That'd be scary. Put it on a 3-speed.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what? 2-speed.
They're doing a lot of 2 armor 2 speeds these days. Speaking of, so
that would be scary.
Year 5 Season 2 leaked attacking operator is a Norwegian operator. Funny enough, codenamed Odin. Which, like, you're not funny at that point, but okay, we'll go with that. I triggered my Google Assistant on my laptop. Weaponry, the C7E.
Which would be Jackal's AR.
Yep. The AK-12.
Dual ARs? Okay.
2 really good ARs at that.
Yeah.
The SDP 9mm, which, for those of you who don't know, because I'm sure literally nobody knows this, is the Australian's pistol.
I was wondering who that was. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's the Australian.
Who is that?
It's the Australian's pistol.
The Aussies?
Nobody uses. Because everybody just uses the Super Shorty.
I don't play with the Shotty.
If you don't play with the Shotty, you're not playing the Australians correctly. I
don't like the Super Shorty.
I mean, it's literally meant for, like, a utility tool. It's not really meant for, like, combat. That's the thing. Like, it's meant for Mozzie to make rotates and for Gridlock to, like, open hatches and doors. It's not really meant for, like, shooting someone down. Granted, I have, because I'm BM like that, but the other...
I'm sure everyone has.
The other secondary is the Russian PMM.
Oh, geez.
So you've got Fuse's AK-12 with the Russian PMM.
So they have a full Russian loadout.
Basically. Like, oh,
so,
okay.
Hey, how do you feel about Recruit having Dukebi's full loadout?
That, like, bothers me to no end because Dukebi's loadout is dog shit.
And, did you see how many people they added frags to?
Yep.
They added frags to, like, 4 more people.
3. Jackal, Maverick, and Nook. And they took Dukebi's away.
And they added them to Ying, too.
Oh, that's right, they did add them to Ying. I forgot about that. Wait, maybe I'm thinking of that wrong. Maverick, Nook, and Ying. Who did I say?
Jackal.
No, Jackal got something else. Why did I say Jackal? Not Jackal. Me and Scott were talking about...
I think Jackal got breaches. I want IQ to have fucking frags back.
No. I mean, yeah,
Why
actually...
not?
Yeah, actually, her kit's
How she
not
started.
her kit's not that bad that she needs to be.
I want Ella to have her freaking impact back.
No, that's not gonna. That definitely doesn't need to happen. Ella's way too good with impacts. That's why they took him off.
I've been
Which
going
is
back
why,
to playing
like,
a lot of Mira lately.
That's why,
Playing
like,
the Division 2
Dokkaebi
and
lost
doing
her
a
grenades.
world build on the Vector, I've just been like, I feel like running a Vector.
That's why, like, people don't realize that Dokkaebi lost her nades because of her gadget.
Yeah.
Like, she literally can just phone call you, find where you are, put grenades on you, and nobody liked that. So,
Yeah,
but yeah.
but if you have a team, you
Eh.
can still do that.
Yeah, but it's less annoying when you gotta bring somebody else in to do it instead of Dokkaebi, you can just do it by yourself.
Oh, so you remember the last time we talked? And we were talking about the Red SI map.
Mm-hmm.
And I mentioned throwing grenades down the drone hole that's on the roof.
Yeah, like everybody does that.
And you said that people like to throw C4s up them.
Mm-hmm.
They're up there.
Yeah.
Well, I experienced my first one.
You experienced your first
And
nitro,
Ashton
so up the
Ashton
drone
had
hole?
come down the rope, and I heard the C4 come up the chute. And I'm like, no, watch out! Like, right as I finish my sentence, it's just kaboom.
Nice.
It's just crap.
Nice.
Poo.
So, let's not stray too far into just random talking.
That
That's what we did last
I
time.
have my moments of that. I do apologize.
Well, we did that last time and literally just burned an hour of a session just talking about nonsense.
This is true.
Alright, so we're going to go through and we're going to talk about the 4 seasons of Year 4. And we're just basically going to go over, pros and cons. Like, what was good about it, what was bad about it, in our own opinion. And we'll go from there. So
I will
we're gonna start with
right off the rip about Year 4.
Okay, Year 4 in general. Go for it.
It was a lot less toxic than Year 3. And a lot more. It was more enjoyable than the end of Year 3. Like, Operation Wind Bastion was ridiculous.
That's fair, I guess.
And, Operation... What was it? Burnt Horizon?
Burnt Horizon was the first one of Year 4.
I believe is what it was called.
Burnt Horizon was the
I felt
Australians, yes.
I felt like the community was just a lot less toxic. I'm not saying it wasn't super toxic because, well, it still was because it's Siege.
Fair.
But I did, actually enjoy playing the game more this past season than I did season prior.
Right.
But that's just me, so. Anyway.
I definitely had a better Year 4 than I did Year 3. I started in Year 3. As you already know that, but I started in Parabellum, so I came in with the Italians. And I'll say
Unfortunately, sorry, continue.
So I came in the butt end of Parabellum, and I'll say that, like, my first month or so, because like I said, I came in right at the butt end of Parabellum, wasn't so bad, and then, like, once Maverick got introduced and Clash, like,
Ugh.
God,
I don't want to talk about it.
That was annoying. And then, like, so I spent, like, 2 seasons just being miserable.
Power off.
Stop shutting off.
Power on.
Hang on.
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Ow.
So apparently the speaker is not fully charged, as I thought it was, but...
But, where were you?
Yeah, like, playing through Grim Sky, playing through... What the fuck? Sorry, folks, technical difficulties. By which I mean I hung up on Ace. So I didn't realize that I can hang up on you with the speaker.
Uh-huh.
So I clicked the button by accident and I accidentally hung up on you. Anyway, so yeah,
We
Graham
found the
Sky,
perfect
Wind
match.
Bastion, miserable as hell. Started playing on Burnt Horizon, definitely an improved atmosphere. I think because I actually started playing like more with people.
Yeah.
So I
I
didn't
definitely
solo
started
queue
playing
as
more with
much.
People in.
So I was playing with Turtle and Sky a lot more. So I wasn't solo queuing as much. But
What I was going to say about you was in Parabellum. Parabellum, I feel like Parabellum was actually a half decent season.
he gave us a good map.
Yeah, Villa is a very good map. I'm kind of sad that we don't really get to play it all that much.
What?
But unfortunately for me, I've been here since the beginning.
Right. I remember that.
I am, unfortunately, what Siege declares is one of the originals.
Okay.
And God, let me tell you, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4. Or Season 2 and Season 3 were the most trash seasons I have ever fucking seen.
Yeah, Season 3 was like I said, the
Like, especially Season 3.
tail end of Season 3 was not a fun
Oh,
time
yeah.
in the neighborhood.
It was...
Not a fun time in the neighborhood. But as for Season 4, so I feel like Season 4 definitely gave us the best operator kit, but gave us the worst map.
I agree with that.
Like Outback.
Outback, it took me a while to grow on.
You're cutting out a bit. Say that again.
You hear me now?
Yeah, say it again. Nope, I lost you again. Technical
Audio being-
difficulties.
Is my audio being bubble again?
Yes, actually.
Well, first, no. So,
Yeah, I didn't hear literally
there's
any of
nothing
that.
we can do about it.
I literally didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about me cutting it out.
I heard that one fine.
Yeah, me cutting it out. There's really nothing I can do about that.
Just saying.
But anyway,
Outback
the
is
map
terrible.
of Outback. The map of Outback, it took me a while to grow into.
I've still not grown into it. It's been a year.
Like, I really didn't like it at first. I thought it was just gonna be like another house.
Like,
Or the whole map just turns into a freaking TDM.
I just want to, like, sidebar here for a second to say that I don't hate Outback because I don't play on it well, because I've never lost a ranked Outback match ever.
I want them to
I don't
put
like
that
Outback
exact
because
rotation.
its layout is bad. It is just a horrible layout.
It's very attacker heavy.
It's very big.
Yeah, that too.
Like, I hate big maps. I
I
just
think that's why people hate Barlet U too.
they hate Bartlett U. Yeah, Bartlett U is too big. I don't like
I love
Consulate
Barlet
either.
U. I want them to put it back in the rotation.
I don't like Consulate either, to be fair.
I don't either.
Consulate is so bad. But yeah, Mozzie and Gridlock are easily the two best operators we got in Season 4. I would say.
Yes.
Like, no contest.
I really don't play Mozzie all that much. I'm not saying he's a bad operator. I think he's a great operator. I just don't like his loadout.
He's got an assault rifle and a secondary shotgun. How do you not like his loadout?
I don't like the Commando or the P10.
I mean, alright.
I've played with both. I've sunk hours into playing with both of them, and there's just
The P10 is
not my
kinda...
style.
The P10 is more like, I can fire faster than you, rather than, like, strength, and, yeah, the Commando is, obviously, it's...
If I'd be more accurate when I can fire more bullets.
Yeah, pretty much. The, no, it's not that, it's, why be accurate when I fire at the speed of light? Kinda like the Vector.
That too.
Kinda like the Vector, where it's like, okay, I only have 26 rounds, but I fire them at a rate of 12,000 RPMs. I really don't need to be that accurate when I can hit you with, like, an A10 Warthog.
Right.
And the Commando is, it's an assault rifle, like, one of the better assault rifles since the carbine got nerfed into fucking oblivion.
Yeah.
Rip Jaeger. They're really trying to sell us on, Wamai.
They are.
Like-
Just take away Jaeger's ADSs. Just fuck them.
No, don't do that. Thanks.
just leave Jaeger to the
Just leave
416.
Jaeger. He has no gadget, he just has the 416 carbine pre-nerf.
Yep.
Give him back his damage
With an
output,
ACOG.
give him back his ACOG, and just take away his ADSs.
I'd play him.
I'm still better than you. He just looks at Wamai, I'm still better than you. I'm gonna tell you what, the
You will never be the level of ascendant I am.
The AUG is great, except that it takes up literally the entire fucking screen. And his gadget is so bad.
I like the MP5K. For some whatever reason on the planet, I can't play it with mute, but I play it really good with
Wamai.
I don't know why.
Same. Like, if I play mute with the MP5K, I am drastically worse than playing with the Mossberg and the SMG-11. But hey,
Right.
if I pick it up on Wamai, I am, like, ascended beyond all belief.
Small side story real quick. Speaking of the Mossberg, when it comes to playing smoke or mute with the Mossberg, I'm trash. But when it came to the Road to SI event, I shotgun sledged every round and demolished everybody I saw.
I've seen people who, like, they can't do the Mossberg on smoke or mute, but then they play Warden with the Mossberg, and they're just amazing with it.
Lol.
It blows my mind. Okay, so
Lol.
we're just gonna move swiftly on, because, you know, speaking of Warden, that brings us to Year 4 Season 2, Phantom Sight, aka the worst season in Siege to ever exist.
Operation Terrifying Streams.
Operation Phantomly Cut Screams.
That's what it is.
Shout out Russian Badger.
Shout out Russian Badger.
Nook.
Operation Bumbo Fuse.
Stop it.
What? I can't have Operation Bumbo Fuse?
Not part of Team Fuck Drones, but also part of Team Fuck Twitch. Fuck you,
Twitch.
Twitch. Fuck you, Twitch.
Anyway.
God, Phantom Sight was so bad. The only redeeming
The
quality
only thing that was good about it
was Cafe.
the Cafe Dostoevsky read.
Like we got
The Cafe Dostoevsky rework.
we got reworked Cafe, and it was literally the only thing good about Phantom Sight.
Yeah.
Warden, garbage. Like, it's so bad that, like, okay, so present day Warden is actually, like, really okay now, and present day Nook they're both viable now because they buffed the FMG9 and they made it so Warden's gadget works like vigils rather than recharges.
Where he can turn it on and off.
Where he can turn it on and off at will, and he's got a nitro cell now. So
Jeez.
they made present day, Warden and Nook are good.
Yes.
Release date,
It only took them
Warden
2
and
seasons, but-
Nook were terrible.
Right?
Because
It only took them 2 seasons to get it right.
right, almost 3 because we're almost into year 5. Warden
Right around the corner.
dropped with only one good weapon, and that was the Mossberg because
Yeah.
the MPX is a pea shooter. The
I like
pistol,
the P10C.
the P10C is garbage.
I like the P10C.
You can like the P10C, it doesn't make it less garbage.
Ouch.
I'm just saying, statistically, it is a bad gun. I mean, you can't really say any gun is a bad gun in a game where headshot mechanics are a thing, but, like, it's a bad gun. The MPX is a pea shooter. And the SMG-11, or 12, when Warden got dropped, had more recoil than every other gun in the game combined.
Right.
So his kit, terrible. Nook's kit, FMG9, glorified pea shooter. 612 SD. Nobody's ever gonna pick that gun because nobody ever uses that gun. Literally, nobody is going to use the 612 SD. Ever. Nobody uses it on Legion, nobody's ever going to use it on Nook. And if they do, it is few and far between. The Deagle with a
about
suppressor looks dumb as shit, so nobody's gonna run that over, like, Deagle muzzle brake, and if you're using a Deagle as Nook, you're literally, like, countering your own self. Because
I do it all the time.
that gun is loud as shit.
I play with the Deagle on purpose.
I'm not saying, like, you can't put a suppressor on the Deagle, but it looks dumb. I'm not saying, like, it's inefficient. I
play with the Deagle just for the fact of one deagging people, because people on Xbox get super salty
I'm not saying it's
when
not
you one deagle them.
Okay, that's the thing, though. I'm not saying it's not an effective thing to do, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying it's counterproductive to an operator whose whole thing is built on I'm stealthy, you can't hear me coming, and then down the hall you hear doof, 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 doof from the fucking Deagle.
Okay, touche.
Like, the Deagle is...
Touche. I'll give you that.
So, what was her... Does she have another secondary pistol? She
Yeah,
does.
the,
She has one of the
5.7.
FBI... She has the... Yeah, okay. She has the FBI's pistol, that's right.
It's just the 5.7,
I don't think I've ever
which
seen...
is also trash.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually play with the 5.7.
I have.
On Nook?
Yes.
Interesting.
One of the guys I play with loves it.
I had something
He
else
also
I want to
runs
bring
the-
up, but I'll bring it up.
He also runs CSD,
Okay.
and it's fucking hysterical to watch him just...
I only run the 612 SD on Legion during weeks where the Ubisoft Club Challenge is to shotgun people, because then I goo mine them and then shotgun them, and it's funny as hell.
The only time I run shotguns is if I'm playing Ella and need to be super sweaty, or it's just a super small map.
Ella with the shotgun, the Brits with the shotgun, Kaid with the shotgun.
Hey,
What?
you stay away from my glorified DMR.
I love the DMR. I actually like getting a lot more used to playing with the DMR, so I actually have started liking it. I'm just saying,
It took me a while to get used to it.
there's only like 5 operators who I will actively play with a shotgun, and it's the Brits, Ella, Kaid, occasionally
I enjoy that.
Legion.
I enjoy playing Betty Spaghetti with a shotgun.
Alabetti Spaghetti.
Power off.
Stop turning off.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
I actually did hear you, but it's not going to pick up. Yeah, Alibi with the shotgun's fun. And just open everything. Be nice if my Bluetooth would turn back on.
Bluetooth connected.
I'm trying to, but I'm having technical difficulties. Hello?
Hello?
There we go. Okay.
No.
Anyway, so there are some things that I want to point out, but I'm going to point them out at the end just because it'll fit with the overall all-arcing theme of Year 4.
And what is next for Year 4?
Amber Rise.
That was Amaru and Goyo, right?
Yep. So, I don't know how
Me being a fan of the Vector, I love Goyo. So.
I was a huge fan of Goyo. The Vector, the TCSG, two very good guns. I love the Vector on a 2-speed. Makes me very happy. Pistol, kind of dog shit, because you got the P226. With no other secondary. Makes me kind of angry.
Yeah, I'm a little mad about that.
Great gadget, though.
Ooh.
Amazing gadget.
Oh, yeah. Love the Vulcan Shield.
Vulcan Shield, he gets impacts and a Nitro Cell. Very good
I
operator.
prefer running impacts just in a... If I ever get myself in a bind, to just throw it at a Vulcan Shield. Get the hell out of dodge.
I just shoot him with the pistol, but... Because I like to use the shields to peek and then throw my Nitro Cell over the shields. Because I'm rude like that. Or throw them upstairs when people try to shoot my shield from above. But that's
Yeah, I normally play with impacts in case like I need to reload or I'm taking on multiple enemies at once from like different angles. And so, like someone comes to push me. Like for instance, like the Road to SI map, put one in A doorway and put two in B doorways, and then sit in the closet.
On which bomb site?
Target.
Oh. I've never played Goyo in Target. I usually played Mute in Target. Or Kite.
Well, I had an Ash come from A stairs, and then I had a Zafia come from B stairs. So I mag dumped at Ash, turned around, threw my impact at the Vulcan Shield, turned around, and went into B to go get Zafia.
Anyway, so we got one decent operator out of Amber Rise, because let's face it, Amaru is just not good.
Nobody likes Peruvian Spider-Woman.
No, her gadget is whack. Her guns are whack.
I like the G8.
The G8's not good.
Just without an ACOG.
I don't think the G8's good. And it's like that or the Supernova, and I'm like, ugh.
I played the Supernova for memes.
I did too. Like when she first came out, I would just like entry.
Meme cannon.
I would just like zip line in and then start supernovaing people for the memes. But like from a competitive standpoint, when playing ranked, I would never use her. She's not good. Although I did play in a ranked match on Coastline where our Amaru drop kicked Doc.
Nice.
Like right off entry, she spawned ruins and then ziplined into billiards and just drop kicked Doc. It's amazing.
Whoa.
Right through the big bay window, just drop kicks him. It's beautiful to watch. I wasn't even like at the building yet. I was barely out of spawn, and just I look in the kill feed and it's just boop. Doc has been drop kicked. Bye, Doc. Have a nice day.
Sweet.
I will say we definitely got a decent map out of Ember Eyes. Because we got
Eh.
K Anal. Dude, the Canal rework is so much better than most.
It is. It is. I still don't like it. But it's better than the original.
It's better than the original. It's literally better than most of the maps that are actually in ranked. It's definitely better than
I hate the map,
Hereford.
specifically, it's one of my worst ones.
It's 100% better than Hereford. Hereford.
Yeah, where has that map been?
Sitting in a pit somewhere because nobody fucking likes it.
I haven't seen that map in forever.
I didn't even see it in, Quick Play. When I was
did they
leveling
even
up
play
here.
it in the,
So I was
Did
leveling...
they play it in finals?
No. Hereford's not in the ranked playlist. Or are you talking about Canal? Because Canal's not in either. I don't know how, like, Cafe got put into rank or into Pro League and then Canal didn't.
I don't know, probably because Cafe Dostoevsky is a better map.
I mean, but like, isn't that the point of like doing the remakes, is to make them competitively viable and then like shuffle out old shit maps?
This is true.
Like, I mean, I'm glad that they like shuffled Oregon out of Pro League because Oregon is so bad. But I feel like now that they're reworking it, they might shuffle it back in.
I'm waiting to see reworks Chalet.
Oh, I can't wait. But we're getting off topic here. So that brings us to our current season, which is Shifting Tides.
I was okay with it.
It's okay, I guess. Theme Park is like really lackluster.
Yeah, it's kind of trash, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's definitely smaller than Old Theme Park, and I do like that about it, but it's kind of a trash map. Cali is literally
I
not...
I prefer Old Theme Park.
If it wasn't in ranked, I would say that Old Theme Park was better because it was darker, dingier, and made for better roaming. Because I like to play Vigil on Old Theme Park, and I could hide in a lot of places and spook people, and it was a lot more fun. It's still trash, though, regardless. Like, both incarnations of Theme Park are just not good. Please take it back out of ranked. Cali, super not useful for jack shit.
But fun to play sometimes.
She is literally a quick play playlist operator like Amaru. But as far as playing ranked with her, no, don't do it, because you're literally 100.
I would never do it.
You're literally gonna lose 100% of the time, unless literally the only situation in which Cali is useful is playing bank.
Yes.
And you spawn in, you go to the top of the parking garage, and you shoot into CEO, and that's literally the one and only time she's useful. And I know a lot of people are going to come at me for saying that. It's like, but what about her gadget? What about... Okay, literally...
Her gadget is like literally fucking useless.
First of all,
The amount of times I've used it and not actually disabled anything.
the thing is that Shifting Tides is literally the discount operator season, because we've got discount Thatcher / discount Glaz with discount Jaeger.
Right. But I like discount Jaeger.
Okay, but they do the same thing as operators we already have, less effectively. Glaz has a semi-auto sniper, much more effective. Thatcher's EMP grenades, way more effective than Cali's gadget. Jaeger ADSs, way more effective than Wamai's magnets.
Frisbees?
Yeah. Like, the frisbees
Agreed.
are not useful at all. They're not. I'm sorry.
No, but I do enjoy his loadout.
But he has a good loadout. I'll give him that. Like, he has, unlike Callie, he actually can bring something to the table. So, like, the magnets.
I enjoy running the MP5K with the Gyarados.
Yeah, same. The magnet is useful because you can throw them in different places. So, like, if you're smart about it, you could throw them in a good place that, you know.
Not only does he throw them, he eats them motherfuckers.
For real. Like,
You ever see the distance he gets on those?
like the grenade in the drone hole thing that we were talking about for the SI playlist. You throw a
Yeah.
magnet up the drone hole, or up the drone hole, and just cancel that out. Which I've done. It works pretty well. My favorite is the bedroom site for Oregon. You go to big window, and there's that, like, wardrobe right in front of it. I'll throw a magnet in the top little cubby hole, and it, like, sits up underneath it so you can't really see it. It's a really good spot. So, like, for things like that, but it is still a less effective version of the ADS. Well, Mai is still a good operator, though. Callie is just not. Because literally the only thing she could take close range gunfights with is the C70, or the C75, or her pistol, which I don't remember what her pistol she has, but the C75 is not gonna win you a gunfight.
I believe she also has the P226.
Maybe. I don't remember. But, so, my favorite part of year 4, I was holding off on this, but I have to put it out there, is just how many times Clash got broken.
Yes.
I think we literally saw Clash get quarantined every single season. Fun fact, she's currently quarantined.
Out for pretty much the entire year.
Fun fact, she's currently quarantined.
Yep.
Not entirely sure why, but I know Clash is broken again. I'm actually gonna Google that because I have no idea why.
Crap.
Ubisoft? Okay. Oh, that was...
I got about another half hour left here, bro.
I mean... we probably can wrap it up here pretty quickly, or pretty soon.
I do want to talk about Year 5 Season 1.
I do. Okay, let me... hang on 1 second. So, Ubisoft developers and publishers have the acclaimed Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege have revealed why they have banned Operator Clash for the 3rd time in the last 10 months. Jesus Christ. She's been banned 3 times in less than a year. Since her introduction in 2018's Grim Sky, Clash has flirted with controversy more than any other operator. The first defender to be given a riot shield, she has an attached taser that slows and damages enemy players. As she sounds...
That's what's breaking her, is her physics on her fucking
shield. Yeah,
shield.
I know. As she sounds, she's incredibly frustrating to come up against despite being relatively weak. She featured on the worst defenders going into Year 5, but as things stand, she might not be around for the inception of the new in-game year. Clash was banned on February 21st, the 3rd time this season for being temporarily disabled in the last 10 months. She was reinstated in January. She's already been removed. Ubisoft confirmed the reason, citing another exploit regarding her riot shield. Her second ban came as a result of players manipulating the game into thinking her shield was out while her secondary was actually deployed. Hence, she could not be shot from straight on, but could fire upon other players. It's not clear whether the same bug reared its head, and Ubisoft did not delve into any further details. February 21st.
I remember when that was a thing.
February 21st, 2020, deactivating Clash. We are activating Clash today. We have become aware of an exploit and decided to deactivate her. As such, Clash will not be playable. Until we have resolved the issue, we appreciate your understanding. The fact that it's an instant
Well, screw
response.
you, Ubisoft.
The fact that the instant response from Ubisoft has been to deactivate Clash is potential indicative of the severity of the exploit. If it were minor, they would most likely just wait for the next patch to fix it and leave her alone. Fans were understandably frustrated with the news as the
Power off.
for fuck's sake.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Fans were understandably frustrated with the news. One player wrote that Ubisoft should leave the post up and reuse it again when she is deactivated. Another went for Clash has spent more time deactivated than activated since I've picked up this game. Well, stop playing as Clash then. There's literally, 25 operators that you could play as. You don't need to play as Clash. Stop getting
I like playing
butthurt.
as Clash.
Okay, well, y'all need to stop getting butthurt over Clash. Pick a real operator.
Yeah, really.
So there's that. Or, if you want to
You
keep
know
playing
I'm
as
glad
Clash,
isn't a thing anymore.
if you want to
Or
start...
at least that I don't really see anymore.
What?
People getting mad about taking your main operator.
Yeah, people won't come to
About
the
taking...
point that they just pick somebody else at this point. Like, I don't see a lot of people getting pissed about.
Like, oh, you took my main. Guess what? Team kill. Because, yeah.
Because I'm bad at the game and I don't want to learn how to play a new operator.
Ashton.
Like, if I team killed people every time that somebody picked Legion, or banned Legion, dude, I would be banned for life from this game because I'm so tired of my team banning Legion. It's like, oh, we could ban Echo and keep from, being disabled from defusing the bomb. No, let's ban Legion. Or let's ban Cav. Like, people don't think before they ban operators, they just ban because I don't like playing against the operator. What kills me the most is, like, they'll ban, like, Cav or Legion or somebody like that. When you're defending first, it's like, are you retarded?
Right, like, you can take home field advantage.
Literally,
You can
like,
take point advantage by defending first.
like, literally, we could
Or by
take,
attacking first.
like, we're defending first. We literally play with Legion and be a total pest to them, go up 3-0 into our attacking rounds, and then all we have to do is win one attack round, but you're worried that during that attack round you might get gooed. Well, A, check before you jump into places, or B, bring IQ or Thatcher. Like, people don't understand that, like, Legion has counters. But it won't matter now because they're gonna nerf him because everybody's crying about Legion. He's so good. He literally is not that good, and he's literally been in the game for 2 fucking years.
Put the fucking shields back. Put the shields back to how they were.
Yeah, really. I can't wait until they just, like, nerf every operator into the ground so nobody's good, or no operator's good anymore.
Right?
Like
I want to go back to dumpstering people with Monty.
Same.
You remember when I used to be able to do that?
I remember when I used to be able to do that.
Me and Axe used to be those super annoying people. Just, oh, okay, well, I want to play this ginormous shield operator, and you're just going to get trash canned.
Or me and Sky double teaming people with shields. Like, just
Let me tell you,
Montaigne,
those moments were amusing to watch.
just Montaigne shuffling in, and it's like, oh, it's just Monty, he's fine. And then from around behind me, just here comes Sky playing his blitz, and he just starts whack, 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 whack.
That's when you
whack.
need a train horn.
Yeah, I miss those days.
That's when you need a train horn. Just bow, bow, bow. Bullets come barreling around the corner. Freaking speed of light.
Right. Alright, well, I think that'll just about wrap that up for this week's discussion.
Yeah.
Talked about year 4. Got our thoughts and ideas out there. I'm gonna have to fix some of the technical glitches, but that's nothing I can't fix in editing.
Yeah.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is going to be something that we do on Sundays. It'll probably go up Sunday night, or into Monday morning. Depending on what time of day we record. It's kind of late now because I was sleeping. So, check back around Sunday, Monday time for when this goes up. Like I said, we're going to try to do this once a week. If you have anything that you would like our opinions on, you are free to drop them in the comments below, and we will discuss them here on the podcast. Make sure that
Can we name the podcast Vibe Check?
the Vibe Check Podcast.
Not even that, just name it just Vibe Check.
I mean, I guess we could.
Vibe Check.
And we just open every thing, or every podcast with Vibe Check.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I think we can do that. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, come watch all the other crazy things that get put up on the channel, and even if you don't want to do that, at least come back for Vibe Check.
Gotta get your weekly Vibe Checks in, people.
Right? Come get your weekly Vibe Check.
Vibe Check. And we'll stop doing that now.
I'm Axel,
I'm Ace.
and this is us signing out.